Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, ScottDog. We're back. We're playing some more Tennis Manager 2021. It's been a little while since we played. We had a little break to see your feelings on how the series is going, where you want to go from here. I mentioned that there was a couple of updates that we've kind of missed, I guess, because we started so early, and you have to create a new save game to benefit from those. But I think the response was that we want to carry on and see where we get to. There's a few suggestions of players. And some other suggestions, like making sure we change our tactics to fit in with the games we're playing. Truth be told, I'm approaching this, and probably incorrectly, I'm approaching this like I do Football Manager, in that if I had a football team, I'd want them to play a certain way, and it wouldn't matter if we came up against a team that lumps the ball long or sits with 8 players at the back, or I'd still want us to get hold of the ball and play with the ball and hold on to it. And I think I'm approaching that with tennis. I'm thinking our players, I'm probably wrong in this, and more so I think I'll explain in a second a little bit around what I think the issue is, but I think tennis players probably play the same way a lot because that's their strengths. They play to their strengths. And other tennis players, I guess, will adapt their approach to counter those strengths. So if someone's really strong in the forehand, obviously send it to the backhand. Now, we could go into all of that detail. The truth be told, I can't really be bothered. I want tennis players who are good enough to beat players no matter what they try. That's where I'm approaching this from. Probably incorrectly, but that's the approach. That's how we're going to do it. So we're going to keep going. There's been a few suggestions as to who we should be in charge of. If we come and look at our team, we've got Victoria, Furavatova, we've got Tybar. I don't know if we introduced our new players. I don't think we did. We've signed 2 new players. We've got the 26-year-old Polina Kurdametova, the Russian. Now, in terms of stats, she looks okay, not great. The reason I signed her is it looks like she's on a bit of a run. As you can see, from last year she took a dive down to 533, and then out of nowhere up to 147. You can see here sort of the rankings have changed a fair amount over the course of the last year or so. So we can see down here in week 20 she was down at 488, and then there's been a steady rise. So I'm hoping that based on her late bloomer status, we might see something good from her. We're going to leave her being coached by somebody else, mind you. We've also signed Biggin, Kaylin Biggin, a 23-year-old, ranked at 62. Again, stats aren't amazing. Standard potential down here. But really, I just want the players who are in and around the top 50 and hoping to really push on. The other thing we had to be careful about is the money that we've got. And we couldn't sign players with huge signing on fees. There were some that wanted 500, 600 grand, which would have been all of our money. So we had to look a little bit lower than those. And you can see here, we're hoping that over the course of time, you can see last year didn't really achieve too much in the Grand Slams or anything else really. Quarterfinal down here, semi-final. I don't think he won anything, but we're hoping that this isn't where we've plateaued. I'm hoping that we can see some improvements, and as you can see, quite a big improvement over the last year as well. So we're hoping those 2 players push on. We have to make a decision between carrying on with Tybar, and I think Tybar, as I can see, is now an 18-year-old and is now in the men's tournaments. If we compare these 2 stats, you can see there's a long way for Tybar to go. Right, we can see that from looking at these stats here. I think we could stick around and carry on with Ty. We could jump over for Veravatova, 36-year-old, and as you can see, since we've had her, she's kind of plateaued a little bit as well. And then we've got Victoria, who I think is what we might jump back to. She's 13th in the world. I wonder if we can push her up a little bit higher. So I think that's what we're going to do. Apologies if you wanted to see more Ty. We can always come back to him. But I think from our point of view, if I remember where I'm going, we're going to stop this one. We're going to come up here. We're going to put us back over here and back over here. and then we're going to give you this person. So fingers crossed we can still see some improvements, but I'm a little bit worried about our money this season. We had a fair amount come in, but unless we get good results in Grand Slams, we're going to struggle. We've swapped over. We're going to see how things are going. We've got a couple of people who are going to retire. Who are you? What do? You're an agent, okay, and you are a coach, right? I think. Yeah, okay. So we've got a couple of people who are going to retire. We'll have to keep an eye on those and think about replacing those at the end of the season. But I think we're ready to go. We're not going to mess around too much with tactics. We're just going to get straight into it. Press conference, whoop-de-doo. And let's just see how we get on. Let's keep going. We're up against Saisei Zeng, maybe. We're down to 634k already. Need a big turnaround. One thing I didn't show you, actually, let's just jump over here. And again, this might not mean a lot, but down here we can see that revenue share 44%, revenue share 28%, 53%, 23%, and 18%. So if we can do well, we can bring in a considerable amount of money, but we have to do well. 13th against 91st. Let's just get into this. It might take a little bit of time to get in there. We've lost to this lady before. Let's see how we do. We have won 6-1, 3-6, 6-2. We're through to the next round of the Brisbane Open. This is week 1 of the season. Not a great set of results for our two newbies. I think I just saw. Kurdamatova went out and got us $644. That is not going to cut it. I can certainly say that. And Bigham went out and got us 5,279. That's a bit better. We can handle that, but we need more from those two. Going out in your first match for us isn't great. Maria Sakari, we're up against next. 34-year-old. All of these players with pitches are obviously reaching the end of their careers here. So fingers crossed we can pick up some wins. 6-love, 6-2. Clara Burrell. Okay, let's just keep going. This is 62 grand up for grabs if we can do okay here. Fingers crossed we can do okay here. 48th in the world. Seeded 10th for this competition. There she is, Clara Burrell. From France. Clara Burrell. Okay, let's go. 7-6, love. We march on in to face Diane Parry. Tie bar is tied. We don't really care about that. You're no longer our problem, mate. You sort it out. It'll be interesting to see how they do. We'll try and do a little bit more. Some of you have said that we also need to look at the next gen rankings when we're scouting people. All makes perfect sense. Didn't even think about it. You've said it a couple of times. I apologize. We will try and do our best to do that, but I'm hoping we can keep with these players for a little while. Diane Parry is ranked 44th. She's seeded 8th for this competition. She's a 27-year-old from France, and she has been beaten comfortably. Oh no, I just saw the name I've got to try and pronounce. We are up against Daria Lopatetska. Okay. From the Ukraine. We've played her 3 times. We've won 2. We've lost 1. We're going again, and we've won again. What a turnaround this could be if we can push over to the first into the first tournament. She was really pleased, but she also knows it's a final. We need to stay focused. That makes perfect sense. What role have you played? Well, we gave it to somebody else, and now we're taking on the glory. Okay. Wasn't all worried before the match. Do you think she's overconfident? Have we even played it? Oh, we just played it, right? We got to the final. Whatever. I thought that was our final person, but no, it's not. What's your approach going to be? Okay, here we go. Why is this person telling me that they're tired now? They've got their own coach. Just deal with it. Robin Montgomery. Okay. Into a final. Robin Montgomery seeded 7th, 42nd in the world, with a level record of 3-3. Interesting. High serve intensity. Here we go. 6-2, 6-1. Could this be a sign. 11 grand in the bank. We just need to win every other tournament that we play this month. But could this be a sign that this is where we really pick up? At this level, few players can rival her. Do you have anything to say? Victoria is best on the court, but congratulations to a great run in the tournament. That seems fine. Set the pecking order of the academy. Our up-and-coming players have a long road ahead of them. There we go. Boom. How do you interpret Victoria Casanova's rise in the rankings? It's well-deserved. It is well-deserved. We will do our best to try and just see where rankings are, because I probably don't pay enough attention to it. You know, Wolf, I think we said got to like in the top 10 maybe, and I didn't pay enough attention to that, so I apologise. Let's have a look at some of these pieces of news. A big boost here for Tybar. No wonder he's tired. Biggin, you did rubbish. I will say that. And will accept entry into the St. Petersburg's trophy, as has Furavatova. And we're now into the Sydney Open. No rest at all. Nikita Baines, 273rd wild card. Like here, this is this is what we were saying. We should focus on this stuff and really push it. But I'm hoping that we're just good enough to deal with those, and that's the tennis players I want. I want the world class ones that don't have to adapt. They just come on, Biggin. They just turn up and deal with it. Right, that's what we want. We really need you to pick up some results. We're up against the first seed, women's number 6. We've lost 11 times to her. We've only won 2. High return intensity will do that. Here we go. Oh, come on. 4-6, 6-3, 3-6. We found our nemesis here in Elena. Not great. We got $1,800. I guess, they're the results that we need to be picking up if we're gonna bounce ahead in the rankings and really continue to push into the top 10. Let's see how we do. I didn't check the rankings after our first tournament. Let's see how we get on. Let's have a look down here. Almost improving our forehand with Victoria Furavatova. Focus for Tybar. Nothing for these guys really. Wild card, we'll accept that. Why not? It's a pretty rubbish competition, but we'll accept it. Let's have a look. I think the next one is the Australian Open. Let's just quickly jump over Victoria 12th. So we have made a pretty good start in our little career here. We've gone from, I think it was 13 to 12th. Let's keep going. It's nice to get a win in a tournament straight off the bat, but then going out fairly early, we need to improve. We're in the Australian Open, and we are up against Sloane Stevens, wildcard, 182nd. We definitely need to be winning this one. Balance match. We're going to go back to serve, I think. And here we go. 6-love, 6-1. Big win for us into the next round. Again, I've said all along, getting to semi-finals, quarterfinals is big. For God's sake, man. Come on, all of you. Okay, you're out. We got 38 grand for that. That's good news. You're out. We got 25 grand for it. Okay. Victoria versus Talia Gibson. 70th plays 12th. High serve intensity. That's what we're going with. Close record, 3-2, and we are out. We lost the first. We lost the second. We won the third, and we lost the fourth. Thoroughly disappointing. We will take the 24 grand there though and put it in the bank. We're not a million miles away. What's your take on this? It came down to a few moments. I mean, we were very, very close to picking up a couple of sets, but we didn't. Our goals weren't met. I hope for better. Looks pretty exhausted. There's a number of things impacting the match. Victoria's been under contract. Has been under contract for less than a year. What? Okay. Little bit disappointing that one. And Furuvatova's gone out in the round of 64 as well. We have no Wolf anymore to really show us how to do this. This is thoroughly disappointing. You know, to all of our players to be out by the round of 64 is a kick in the balls. Okay, what have we got going on? You got 31 grand. Oh my god, we've made some money. Okay. Volleys have gone up for Tybar. Okay. Answer needed. Do we really need an answer? We'll accept this. The door are open. And we'll just keep plodding along, I think. We can do some training. We got a week off. We can do some training. We haven't looked at what we need to improve. So let's do that now. Serve accuracy looks like it could do with a boost, and forehand accuracy. So let's focus on those things. Play serve. Placed forehand. Play serve. We'll just do like a week of just all forehands and serves, I think. That seems like a pretty good week to me. We could squeeze in another little attacking forehand, give us a boost up to heavy, and really push it this week. Let's do that. Okay, come on, Victoria. I can't believe we didn't. No one made it to the second week of the Australian Open. Tybar is playing. He's lost in the quarterfinals. Slightly disappointing, but I guess we'll take it. Okay. What happened here? Lots of news. We need to put some more people on the valuation list. I'll do that between episodes. What we got here? We've got a little boost in our serve accuracy and forehand. Actually, is exactly what we wanted. Over the line with those. Not a huge amount happening down here. Dubai Open. We've all been accepted for various tournaments, and we keep going. Another tournament. We'll make this the last one of the video. St. Petersburg Trophy. Let's see how we do. Where are we on this list? We're still 12th. We're up against Sarah Bellick. 74th. Sarah Bellick, maybe. Okay, let's see how we get on down here. In St. Petersburg, United States. The world has changed a lot since we've been playing this. 23-year-old. We've won the first game that we've ever played against her. Let's hope we can get a win here. We can 6-3, 5-7, 6-4. These matches are pretty tight. Okay. Brenda got a bye. How come she gets a bye? I don't understand how that works. Someone can explain to me why she got a bye and we had to play. I don't know. She's ranked 37. Is it because she's she's ranked 37. We're ranked 12. How come? I assume the people who are ranked highest would get byes. So if anyone can explain that to me, that would be lovely. Is it just a draw? You know, do they draw names out of the hat and say, well, actually, you won't have to play anyone because we haven't got enough people here? Maybe. High return intensity, we can do that. Ludmila Samsonova, the Russian 42 ranked, got spanked. Right, okay, let's keep going. We're into the round of 16. So is Viravatova in Dubai. Let's keep going. Kudermetova, we're playing. Okay, she is currently ranked seeded 5th, ranked 13th. This is tight, and Viravatova is up against the 8th ranked ladies player. High return intensity. That's what we're doing. We've won 3. We've lost 2. We've won 4. We've lost 2. We lost the first, but we bounced back with 6-4, 6-4 wins, and we're into the quarterfinals. Okay. We are making a bit of money, although we'll see how next month comes if there's no major in any of those. Okay. Nice. Let's keep going. Who are we up against? We're up against a name that I'm definitely not going to be able to say. Diana Yastromenska. And Viravatova, where are you? You were down here. You lost against this lady, so hopefully we can get some revenge. She is ranked 8th, 29-year-old. We've lost 4. We've won 2, sorry. High return intensity. Come on, Victoria. We have lost. I looked at this for quite a while. You probably heard like the cogs in my brain whirling. We lost the first, we won the second, we lost the third, and therefore we're out. But we got to a quarterfinal. Again, I've always said that's pretty big for us. But this is the person who was ranked, 1 or 2 places above us. We need to be winning those just to really boost our places in the rankings and show that we're better than these people. So slightly disappointing. But let's have a little look. Let's come down here to our unread mails. What have we got? Training reports coming in. The Acapulco Open, we've got a bye. Kudermetova has been accepted to the Indian Wells. Not a lot happening in the training. Let's have a look at what answer do you need. This one. Fine, we'll go and do it. Okay. And we're going to wrap up here. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who's been watching the series and is enjoying it. I really appreciate it. Please go and check out the Twitch channel. Actually, that would be really useful. I'm planning on streaming again. I know I say this a lot, but I'm currently in the middle of sort of home renovations. I had a new kitchen fitted. So in my office at the moment, I've got all of the furniture from my lounge because I'm having the floors redone. So once that's done and all the furniture goes out, I'll probably start streaming where you don't see coffee tables and TV units and stuff in the background. But if you get the link is in the description below. If you head over to Twitch and hit follow over there, that would be huge. Again, thank you so much. Check out the Patreon page. YouTube members are available with unique content there. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll see you all again soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching ScottDogGaming. Don't forget to follow on Twitch and Twitter and head over to YouTube for daily content. See you again soon.